ArsenalFanTV. I've got Issa here. He works for the Russian TV channel called RT, the English-speaking one. And we've been doing a lot of speaking before the game, and great support from the fans here. A lot of the fans here are Russian Arsenal fans, and I bet players doing a warm down have had a round of applause like that, what they just got there. But what did you make of it? I mean, very hairy at one stage.
I think that result doesn't really tell the whole story of the game. The first half an hour we were really lethargic. I don't know, we came out maybe thinking the job's already done.
Yeah.
And then when they got that first goal just before half time, I think it was like 5-10 minutes before, and then the second one right after, it was a really rocky period. They had a couple of chances to go 3-0 up. And I just think CSKA in the end they got tired. I don't think they had enough in them. And but that 2-2 is not the result of the game. That's not the story of the game.
Good response though from Arsenal, because when it was 2-0, you got to think about, you know, in the context of what's been happening this week. We saw Real Madrid last night, 3-0, just about held on. Barcelona going out when they were 4-1 up. So, and you know, CSKA were really going for it. So they showed a lot of character to come back and draw it 2-2 and go through.
I think they did. It's one of those ones where a 3-goal lead from the first leg isn't enough anymore, because the other team have nothing to lose. If we come in with a 1-goal lead or a 2-goal lead, they've got it in the back of their heads.
Yeah.
So we came here with the mentality of being not going, we didn't know whether to attack, to defend, and they knew that they had to go for it.
Yeah.
So it was really difficult in that sense. But if we play like that against any of the other teams, I don't know, I haven't seen the other results. If Atletico are through or any of the other teams are through, we're gonna go out and we're not going to win this tournament. And Arsene Wenger needs this to stand a chance to keep his job. I don't think he should. I think he should go regardless. But if we don't get back in the Champions League, we're going to fall really far behind. We're not going to be able to attract players in the summer. So we have to make sure we don't play like that in any of the other games.
And Danny Welbeck, impressive performance by him today. I mean, what a fantastic goal it was. He had a goal just before that disallowed. I think that was him, the header. But fantastic goal by him. And he was the main guy tonight, wasn't he?
Yeah, he put in a good performance. I think he's getting back. Look, Danny Welbeck's one of those players, like a lot of the fans do slag him off.
Why? Because, you know, if you look at some of his, he scored 2 at the weekend. He scored another really important goal tonight. And, you know, when this guy's fit, he's a very good player.
I think, to be fair to him, he's had 2 really bad injuries. And I think people need to keep in mind that, you know, he's given us some good memories. I was at Old Trafford when he scored the goal against United, the goal against Leicester. And it's not fair. He's still, you know, he's had some injuries that could, like Wenger said, they could have ended anyone else's career. And I think we're slowly seeing him come back into form. I think he's one of those players. He's not going to be your first striker. We've got 2 arguably world-class strikers already, but he's a guy that can come in and do a job in a game like this. I thought Lacazette didn't have a great game, but I feel like with Lacazette, he didn't get the service maybe. And again, it goes back to the first half. We didn't know what we were doing. We were very cautious first half hour, and then we were very nervous about exactly about the game management. Does that come from the manager? Is it the fact that we were 3 goals up? We were a bit complacent maybe, but I think that had an effect on Lacazette's game. But the defending on their first goal, like Mustafi's got his hand in the air. No one's awake to the second ball. Things like that. I think are.
Got to sharpen up.
Yeah, definitely. But no, but like, you know what? This is my first time in Moscow. We're very impressed with the fans. Like most, I think maybe 75% of these guys are Russian.
And guys from Belarus and places like that.
I've seen a few Chinese gooners. I think a lot. They know all the songs.
Guys from Kazakhstan. You know, and you know what? If the guy from Kazakhstan was saying to me, like, actually takes them, even though they're in the Soviet Union, it's a longer flight than coming from London. It's crazy, and it's such a big country, and it has been. It's been a very impressive city, hasn't it?
And there's one more thing as well. Their fans were really good. The CSKA fans. I mean, there's a section opposite us where they all had their tops off, even though it's freezing.
Unbelievable.
I got my gloves on. I can't feel my fingers there. And they all got their tops off. And we've got this debate going on in England about safe standing. And I think they need to start looking into it, because with safe standing, you know, other countries are doing it. Celtic are doing it. Why can't we have it where you have, you know, the club helping the fans organise it? Look, Liverpool at the end of the day, you've seen the atmosphere they've been creating in the Champions League nights, in those European nights. You have to give them credit because the club work with them. Yeah. And I think like in England they need to really start looking at that, looking at bringing in safe standing, because the atmosphere here was really good. Yeah. Credit to their fans. Like even when we scored the second goal at the end there, they were still singing, they were still jumping, and maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe English fans aren't as passionate, but I don't believe that. I feel like if you can create the conditions and you can put fans who want to sing together and stand together, you can create that. I mean, Emirates is it's poor anyway, but look, Arsenal have good fans. Our away fans are some of the best in the country. Our home fans are some of the worst. So there are good fans there who want to sing, who want to create an atmosphere.
Exciting news, there's a brand new show called The Real Football Fan Show coming to Channel 4 on Thursday the 19th of April, then every Thursday after that till the end of the season. It's going to be broadcast at midnight and you've got to check it out. It's going to feature fans from all around the Premier League, so make sure you check it out, hosted by myself, Robbie. We're giving you a chance to be on ArsenalFanTV and give your opinion after the game. All you got to do is WhatsApp your video and hold the camera like this. Send it straight after.